Okay, today is our second lesson. We are going through, all our notes are sentence by sentence. Make sure you get the right methods. Okay, shall I know? I met you since we have been parked for 1 week. Okay, is there anybody do the meditation frequently? Can you put up your hand? You almost do every day. Okay, 1, 2, 3 people. Okay, 4 people. Okay. Who do it once a while, huh? Once a while you do it, once a while. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, once a while, huh? Who have never do before? Who have never do, huh? Not even single ones. I think you are embarrassed to raise hand. You say you never do, okay. Okay. Anyway, if let's say why it is so important, because 4:30, if you are able to present the energy exercise class. We are able to test for you that how effective the energy exercise in helping you for concentration. That is the purpose why you have to practice regularly. Then you can see the comparison with or without the energy exercise, and totally because 6 sets of energy exercise, you have to find out the one who best, who is most which is most suitable to you, so that after the graduation you get something how to help yourself in your life and career. Okay, so let's take a look. Okay, in the last lesson, okay, so let's take a look. In the previous lesson we have finished the introduction. Okay, then we understand the benefit of meditation through a video clip. Then we go to the conditions. Today I think we are still, I think we will start the condition already. It's about the self-restraint and the precept. But now we will just go back to the practice. It's meditating by sitting, about the samatha. We try to repeat the method. Okay, then we will go back here regards the self-restraint. So class, can you please take out this set of notes? Guide for meditation, please. Okay, for guide for meditation, take a look. So we are in the samatha, then there's a body adjustment. So I think I will just send you this set of notes because it is, you can see the elaboration on the HIIT exercise and the massage entire body. Okay, so for HIIT exercise, yes, Raymond, can you please read it out, please, Raymond?
HIIT exercise. Before we start your meditation, performing this simple exercise will help your meditation and also blood flow to the brain and opening up your throat chakra. Drop down your head until you feel the stretch and slowly count to 5. Next, lift up your head until you feel the stretch and slowly count to 5. The third one, repeat step 1 and step 2 for a total of 4 rounds. Tilt your head to the left until you feel the stretch and slowly count to 5. Number 5, tilt your head to the right until you feel the stretch and slowly count to 5. Number 6, repeat step 4 and step 5 for a total of 4 rounds.
Yes, please continue. Yes. Okay.
Number 7, turn your head to the left until you feel the stretch and slowly count to 5. Number 8, turn your head to the left until you feel the stretch and slowly count to 5. Number 9, repeat step 7 and step 8 for a total of 3 rounds. Thank you.
Okay, yes. Some more?
11, number 10, drop your head and rotate your head in a full circle, slowly in a clockwise direction. 11, once you reach the starting position, reverse the direction and rotate your head in the opposite direction. Number 12, repeat step 10 and step 11 for a total of 3 rounds.
Okay, so we start now. Lift up your hips. Okay, So just try to lift it up. Your palms can just put on the shoulder, just lift up without moving the whole body. And feel the stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then try to lift down your head until you feel the stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Second, please lift it up until you feel the stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then lift it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then lastly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then lift it down again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So now we're going to try the second motion. Tilt your head to the left, and then tilt your head to the right. Okay. So we tilt our head to the left until you feel the stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then tilt to the right. You feel the stretch in your shoulder or the neck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Secondly, tilt your head to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then tilt your head to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lastly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we finish. So the third motion, let's take a look, is turn your head to the left and turn your head to the right. So let's take a look. So we turn our head to the left until you feel the stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we turn to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Secondly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lastly, turn to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So the last motion is drop your head and rotate. Okay. I mean the full circle and reverse the direction. So we drop our head. So we rotate to the first circle. And then we rotate in the reverse direction. Second, we rotate again. And lastly, we rotate again. Okay, so we finish. All right. So the purpose is to reduce the flow of blood to the brain and open the throat chakra. Please just do a little bit massage in your shoulder. Okay. So basically, once you feel relaxed, okay, meaning to say that you are not in the tension position. Most of the people, we can check whether we are in a tension position by put your feeling on your shoulder, then you will be able to know it. Okay. So after this, we'll go to the next step. Next step is to massage the entire body. Okay. So please, Liao, can you please read it out?
Massage entire body. slowly open your eye into awareness. Second, move your forward and backward, then left and right. 3, rub both of your hands against each other. 4, shake both of your hands as if you are shaking off the water from the wet hand. 5, with the back of your thumb, rub your eyelid from inside to outside 3 times. 6, massage your face in the top-down direction 3 times. 7, massage your head from front to back 3 times. 8, massage your neck from back to front 3 times. 9, cross your arms and massage your shoulder. 10, slowly massage down the arms and the palm. 11, rub both of your hands against each other. 12, shake both of your hands as if you are shaking off the water from the wet hand. 13, massage your back in top-down direction. 14, massage your back inside to side. 15, massage your legs and the sole of your foot.
Okay. So let's start now. So we massage first, then shake our hand. Okay, please use your palm to massage the eyelid 3 times. Then wash your face, wash your head, wash your neck. Then cross your hand, massage your shoulder and your hand. And massage again and shake. So pull your hand clockwise, massage for 5 times. Okay. I don't want to show you my belly, how it's very big. Okay, then anti-clockwise for 5 times. Okay. Okay, so from here, we go to the back, then we massage horizontally, vertically, and then horizontally. Okay, so try to massage vertically in the first place until your hand feel tired. Okay, so this is the place where is the kidney in terms of the Chinese medicine. This is the meaning of the kidney, the place for it. Then massage vertically, all right? So as strong as possible. Okay, if you do it by yourself, you can just directly massage, put your hand on your skin directly, on your back directly. Then from here, you start onwards, please massage your leg, shoulder, your thigh, your knee, your leg, and then your foot. Basically, the purpose for the massage is to stimulate the flow of the blood. But actually, in today 4:30 class, we will tell you, the theory of the meridian in terms of the Chinese medicine. Basically, the direction we massage is according to the meridians from the Chinese medicine point of view. So that is a real purpose. Secondly, especially in the abdomen, our abdomen actually, this is the wealth of the energy, you see. Once you try to trigger out the energy, you have to keep the energy back. For certain people, they are quite sensitive to the energy. During the meditation, they can feel the flow of the energy and the whole body feel warm and very hot. It can happen to you. So this is why after the meditation, you have to just massage the abdomen part and put back the energy, all right? Restore the energy back, make it become passive. Then secondly, remember, don't go to take a bath or touch the water. You have to rest after 20 to 30 minutes, especially after meditation. You feel sweating and the whole body feel hot. Okay, why? Because the pores of your skin all will open. If you just bath, then all the wet will go into the body. It will cause you rheumatism in your old age. So be careful. Okay, you have to really take good care of yourself. Okay, next we will go is regarding the sitting, the 7 point of meditation. Okay. All right, so please, let's see first. Okay, please, Catherine, can you please read it out? The 7 point of meditation posture. Okay.
Hello, sorry. The sitting position, either the lotus or half lotus position, and the position of your back should be straight but not tense or tight. The third one will be the positions of your shoulders should be back a little. Raise your shoulders up to your ears, and then roll them back so that your shoulder blades move downwards. This motion will helps to guide the upper body into the position. And the fourth one will be the position of our hands there. There are 3 methods for general relaxation. Your hands are in your lap, not too low, with the right hand in the left hand, palms up and the thumbs touching. For determination, your hands are flat, palms down, resting one hand on each knee. For stimulation, which activates and free the energy systems of the body, especially the body, speech, and mind, each hand has the thumb touching the base of the ring finger and the fingers closed firmly, not too tight, round the thumb and the hand resting palm down on each knee. The fifth one will be the position of your neck is held tall while lightly tilting the skull down a few millimeters by gently bringing in your chin. So ensure the balance of the skull is maintained over the neck. Number 6, the position of your eyes. There are 3 methods. The eyes look down, following the tip of your nose. The eyes are gently closed. The eyes look straight ahead, but very slightly lower than level or lower than the horizon. Number 7, the position of your mouth and tongue. Your mouth can either be closed or just slightly open, so air can escape, as if you were saying softly the letter R, right? The tongue is relaxed in a natural position, or the tip of the tongue can lightly touch of the roof of the mouth just behind the area where the gums meet the upper front teeth. This is called Jiva Bada.
Okay, thank you so much. Are you English teacher, Catherine?
Sorry?
Are you English teacher? Because your pronunciation is quite a little bit different with the normal people.
How different? I'm not a teacher.
You're not a teacher. Oh.
How different?
No, it's it's like a newscaster, the way you pronounce. I don't know. Sean, do you feel the same thing? The way she pronounced a little bit different with the normal people? Same.
Yeah, slightly different.
Slightly different. It sounds more accurate. I think you really learn how to pronounce it, right? Right? The proper pronunciation way, right? Do you learn that?
I didn't really.
You don't really, quite good. Your pronunciation is very good, very accurate.
I see. Thank you.
Yeah. Welcome. So, class, you can begin now. So, please start. Your sitting position number 1 is please choose a half lotus, full lotus, or just simply no lotus. Okay, so please choose. Second, make sure your back is straight. So just go and touch it. Make sure your straight is back. Okay, well, is there anybody have got your cushion? Can you show me anyone have got the cushion? Yes. Okay, so make sure you've got a cushion. The cushion might be sliding. This is the best tool to help you. So please sit on your cushion. Okay, without a cushion, you can use other thing. Must be hard enough to support your whole body. Okay, so your vertebra should be straight, will be strengthened. Then just relax your shoulder. Number four, please choose your mudra, whether it's a finger or you can choose doing this way. Just put on your leg. So just choose one which you feel suitable. Okay, then number 5, the position of your neck. Okay, so make sure your neck, you wouldn't go too high or just go too low. All right. Then number 6, just close your eye and put your tongue up, or be natural will be the same. All right. You can start now. All right. Just follow my instruction. Okay. Be relaxed, meaning to say you don't use, meaning relax means effortless. Okay. Please relax your forehead, your face. Please relax your shoulder. Please relax your chest, your abdomen. Relax your waist. Relax your thigh, your knee, and then relax your leg. Try to scan from the lower part body to the upper part of the body, and scan again from the top of the body to the lower part of the body. Once you feel certain part is tension, please go to relax it. Keep on scanning up to down, down to up. Okay. Yeah, please open your eye. Okay, now we talk about how to grasp your meditation object. Okay, please, Wee Ying Ying, can you please read it out? Okay, you can.
You can begin to practice the Anapanasati by concentrating on the in-breath and out-breath, which is touching the nostril or upper lip. One may ask, should one concentrate on the breath or the touch? One should concentrate on the breath, and the breath which is touching at the clearest place at the nostril or upper lip. Touching is concerned with another meditation, which is Nama Kamahana. It is listening of Nama Dana, metal factors based on Formhaba Dhatu, the element of touch. That is the mental factors that take tangible object as object. Therefore, one should meditate only on the breath, which is touching, and not on the touching. The meaning is different. Meditating only on touching is another Kamahana meditation method. Meditating on the breath which is touching is Anapanasati, the wisdom. Therefore, one should try to concentrate on the in-breath and out-breath in this manner. If the meditator finds that he cannot concentrate well, even after 1 or 2 sitting, then he should use the counting method. This will help him to develop concentration.
Okay, thank you so much. Please highlight the point.
Thanks.
Yeah. No people want to highlight the point. You have to highlight a point because later on, today we start to study all the theory class. You have to fill up the blanks. You have to write something, or highlighting the point will help you for recapitulation, because you will request to do the recapitulation later on. Okay.
Master.
Yes.
Is the file in the WhatsApp group? The file you sent, I think, is the old version.
The file I sent is the old version, you mean?
Yeah, I think so.
Which file?
The 3 file you sent. There's only 3 file you sent in the group, right?
Yeah, I sent in the group. Yes.
3 file, but this one is not included in the 3 files.
Oh yeah. I will just send it again. Okay, no worry.
Oh.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Okay. So so we start now. All right. Class, you will see the Pali terms. Basically, all the Pali terms is not properly shown because the problem is in the programming. So just ignore it now. Basically, we are able to pronounce the Pali because the Pali is developed from the Sanskrit. As I know, historically, Sanskrit is common, is popular in Indonesia before. So some Chinese monks, they travel through the maritime Silk Road. So from China, they will reach Indonesia in the first place and learn the Sanskrit there. And from there, they will continue travel to the Sri Lanka, and they go to, and then they reach the Indian. So this is the reason why the Bahasa Indonesia is influenced by the Sanskrit, and Bahasa Malaysia is influenced by the Bahasa Indonesia. This is the reason why for us who stay in Malaysia, we know Bahasa Malaysia, there will be some privilege for us to learn Pali and all the Sanskrit. Okay, so this is the reason why we can pronounce it easily. Okay, so we'll start now. So regards this, you see, the Anapanasati, we will try to check out the point first. So now we will start to look to find out the touching point in the first place. What does it mean, the touching point? Once the breath go in and go out, okay, it's going to touch one point here. So class, this is the meaning here. Let's take a look. See? You see, we begin the Anapanasati, concentrate on the in-breath and out-breath, which is touching the nostril or the upper lips. Class, it could be the nostril, it could be the upper lips, and maybe just somewhere around the nose, it will be fine. Okay, then please try now to get your touching point. Yeah, please, okay. Close your eye, pay attention. Once you get a touching point, can you please put up your hand? Okay, 1, 2 people. Gan, Tan, Melanie, Fong, Catherine, Wee, Liao, Sanjay. Okay, Eden, Heng, Elaine. You can put out your hand. Okay. Yeah, Roma. Roma, do you get it? Do you get a touching point? Yes. Okay, so everybody get a touching point. So next step, let's take a look. Okay, next step is about the breath which is touching at the clearest place at the nostril or the upper lip. Okay, therefore one should meditate only on the breath which is touching and not on the touching. Class, you have to make it clear that you meditate not on the touching point. How should I put it in English? This is the meaning. Okay, yeah. Yeah, let's take a look, class. Once you try the meditation, okay, you observe the breath in, out, pay attention at the touching point, and meaning to say that if at the touching point you get the sensations, you feel the sensation like hot, cold, maybe you feel soft or hard, please don't pay attention to all the sensation. By just knowing the breath in, out, the touching point, that will be fine. So this is the meaning here. Let's take a look. So according to the text, it said that, so please just pay attention on the breath, which is the touching and not on the touching. So that is the meaning. And from here, they say if just observe the breath, you can and start the counting, but you can begin without the counting now. So class, you can start now. Just pay attention on, at the touching point and observe the breath in, out. Remember that we got two groups of people. One group of people do the counting. One group of people is without counting. You can start it right now. Okay, time's up. Class, open your eye gently. Move your body from front to back and from left to right and start massaging. See whether do you remember the steps or not. Okay, huh? Melanie, time's up already. Yeah, please start massaging. Huh? We start our class. Oh, some you don't remember, huh? No. Okay, so just shake your hand. Use your thumb. I mean to massage your eyelid in the first place. Okay, huh? Or some, you have to remove your spectacles so that you can massage comfortably, huh? Without obstacle, huh? Yeah, see whether you remember or not. Massage the whole body, okay? You can stretch your leg if you feel uncomfortable, huh? Okay. Okay, class, you just meditate for 3 minutes only, huh? But 4:30 class today, you are going to meditate about half an hour, okay, huh? So make sure, I mean, you are ready for that. So every day, if you meditate, half an hour will be fine for you, huh? With some energy exercise, extra energy exercise, and half hour of a group sitting, and for interview 4:30 today, okay, huh? Okay, so that is the practical part, huh? Okay, so class, let's take a look, huh? So I mean, from here, we already test already. Now we go to the counting. Okay, everybody understand the meaning for this. You meditate on the breath, which is the touching, and not on the touching. So meaning to say that make sure you don't go to observe the feeling of the sensation here. And then will be wrong if you feel the sensation there. That is, we call it as a 4-element meditation. Don't confuse between the 4 elements meditation and also the and anapanasati. Please don't be confused over that. Okay. Then next, let's take a look. We continue with the counting. Okay, yes, Tan, can you please read through it? Read it out. The meditator should.
The meditator should count after the end of each breath, like this: in breath, out breath. 1 in breath, out breath. 2 in breath, out breath. 3 in breath, out breath. 8. He should count up to at least 5 and not exceeding 10. You are encouraged to count up to 8 as a respect for the noble eightfold path which you are trying to develop. You should determine that you will not let your mind drift or wander, or at each set of 8, you should only be aware of the breath. Due to this continuous concentration on the breath during each set of 8, the mind will become calmer. It is better to concentrate on the breath for at least half an hour after the mind is calm in order to make it stable.
Okay, thank you so much. Sorry, is this set of notes have been sent for you? Do you receive this set of notes or not? Sean, do you receive or not?
Let me check, guys. Let me see. Yeah.
I think you do, right? Receive,
Yeah,
right?
this one has, but not the wrapping one.
Just the
this
wrapping
one
part is missing, but this one you got.
Yeah.
Okay,
the head and the wrapping part is missing.
Just the wrapping part is missing. Okay, so this is about the counting breath. Let's take a look. How we do the counting. Pay attention at the touching point, and then watch the breath in, out, then count 1, in, out, and count 2 until to 10. So just count 1 to 10, keep on count 1 to 10. If you count wrong, please recount again. If you are mindless, please count again. Just now, anybody do the counting breath? Please put up your hand. Who count 1 to 10? Sanjay, Fong, Raymond, okay, Gan, and Sean, and Tan. Okay, so about 5 people do the counting breath. So everybody get the method right. Then next, we'll go to the next step okay, next is about the long and the short breath. Long and the short breath, we need to say that you just observe the breath in and out without any counting. So anybody who observes long and the short breath, please put up your hand without counting one just now. Yeah, we, okay, Leo, and then Eden, okay, and Elaine. So everybody know your methods already, and Roma, everybody knows the method. How about Gan? Gan, you count or not count? Gan?
Counting.
Counting, and Catherine, you do the counting. Okay, so everybody got your own method already. What's wrong with the Millennium? Does she off the speaker? Do you think so? Does she off the speaker? So you see, she's still meditating.
She's still meditating.
Oh, she's still meditating. Maybe she off the speaker already, or she doesn't realize. Okay, never mind. We just continue. Okay. Can somebody maybe monitor? Who is the monitor here? Okay, Eden. Eden, can you please try to call Mileni? Call Mileni. That time's up already. She should wake up and brush her teeth and start the breakfast already. She over meditate. So
yeah, I think better to check on her. Someone to call her.
Yeah. Okay, so Eden, you please call her Mileni. Okay, now we continue our class. Class, can you please just we go back to this set of the notes? Okay, introduction. We finished the introduction regards the learning attitude. Okay, now we go to the second part. Is about the precept. Okay. Let's go to the 3 type self-restraint conditions, self-restraint. Okay, can you let's see. Okay, yeah, can you please read it out? 3 types of people. First,
the superior sila with the power of a pure mind and protect the mind from committing offenses, and each precept by itself is liberating. First is sila. Sila, a Sanskrit word translated as precept, means coming, soothing. Generally, when people hear the word precept, they associate it with rules, with the written discipline that vary according to period, place, and circumstances. The most important thing, however, is the actual substance of the precepts. The function of the precepts is to set evil and encourage the doing of good. The Buddha's original intention was not to restrain people by rules and regulations alone. He encouraged the restraint of purified mind. When the mind is restless and annoyed, it engages in all kinds of evil, which leads to nothing but torment and regrets. And without regrets, one can have peace and happiness. Afflictions are like thorns covering the ground and keeping good grain from growing. Precepts kept with a pure mind are like cultivate weedless land in which seedling of virtues can grow.
Okay, thank you so much. Please
continue.
Yes, how can
the mind be purified? Through faith and taking refuge. If one believes in the 3 treasure and the 4 noble truths with a deep understanding and sincere vows, and if one truly has faith, one can have a pure mind.
Okay, thank you so much. Please, can you, class, can you please highlight the point before the explanation? So today you have to do the recapitulations with the part which you have highlight. Okay. Hey, Roma, why do you cover yourself with the thick cloth? Are you feeling cold or unhealthy, huh, Roma? Huh?
I'm feeling cold.
Feeling cold. It's due to unhealthiness or because the temperature is very low?
Because of the temperature.
Temperature, what is the degrees there now, huh? How much degrees Celsius?
Maybe 17.
Or 17. Okay, okay. Yeah, a little bit cold compared with Malaysia. Huh? Okay. Huh? Yeah. Please raise hand by Zoom once you finish highlighting, please. Aleo, can you please highlight by Zoom? Okay, you know how to highlight by Zoom? No, raise hand by Zoom. Okay. Huh? Okay, one people finish. So from today onwards, we won't do any meditation in this nice lesson. We will only do the meditation in the group sitting 4:30 p.m. only. So you can just sit more comfortably with the, maybe on the table, you can do the highlight and copying easily. Okay. Okay, 2 people finish. Okay, Hing and Catherine. Yeah. Okay. So thank you so much. Okay, please lower your hand. Okay, okay, class. Once we talk about the precept, it doesn't mean the restriction. Sometimes by observing the precept, it will help you to avoid for being regret. Class, one example. If today, if let's say today you go for jogging, so you just walk, you just jogging across. I mean, just pass by a pond. Then there is a dog there. The dog is struggling. Okay, the dog is struggling, but maybe you are quite busy, so you just ignore the dog. So you go back your house. Okay. So one question: is there anyone you will feel sleepless once you try to recall the struggle, the situation where the dog is struggling? Can you put up your hand? You feel uncomfortable and restless. Anybody? Liao, one people, Catherine, Heng, Tan, Mileni, and Sanjay. You see, class, why you feel regret? Because it is something you're supposed to do, right? But you didn't do it. So that is the meaning of the precept. Precept doesn't mean not killing only, but it also means that you should do the right things. If you don't do the right thing, you feel regret, you feel sorry for yourself. That is the meaning of precept. But basically, most people, when you talk about precept, they will think that you cannot do this, you cannot do that, a lot of restriction, but it's not necessarily restriction. By just following, I mean, what the right thing you should do, you will avoid for being regret. So that is the meaning of the precept. Basically, I mean, if let's say your mind, you don't observe the precept, your minds will be always with the unfavorable consciousness. The unfavorable consciousness will make you easy, have a prompt and tendency, to commit some crime verbally, in action, in verbal, and also maybe in thought also. This is the reason why we have to observe the precept. Basically, the Buddhist scripture originally, especially in China, is in Sanskrit. Class, let's take a look. This is the Sanskrit. This is the Sanskrit. Originally, it is in the Sanskrit. This is the Sanskrit words. Now see, this is the Sanskrit. Okay. Well, I think we share a common language with the Hinduism, which is the Sanskrit. Okay. But anyway, so this is the meaning of the sila. You see, sila originally is the Sanskrit, means the precept, but actually the real meaning is the calming and soothing. The reason is once you follow the rule, you feel calm and soothing. Basically, I mean, our precept is changing according to the time and the location. We don't we are not that rigid. So class, I think about 20 and 30 years ago, if you travel to the Tibet, take a look. This is the Tibet. In Tibet, actually, they are allowed to take meat, even though the whole country, they are the Buddhist country. But they're allowed to take meat because about 20 years ago, the cultural industry is not, I think it's not advanced there. Basically, the vegetable is more expensive than the meat. Most of the people is not affordable for the vegetable, so we are allowed. So they are allowed to take meat there. But anyways, before they take meat, they have to really do some visualization that, by using some mantra. So how should I put it? What they call 超度 so that sometimes we use the word soul. Once the animal pass away, their consciousness will reborn. So by using the mantra, we hope that the animal, their spirit, can go to the better place. So this is something adjustment we can do. We don't really, for Chinese people, for Tibetan people, for Tibetan Buddhists, they will be allowed to adjust the Vinaya so that adaptable to the culture and to the area they live. So that is the meaning of the precept. So class, take a look. So this is the meaning of the sila. See, as long as you have, we observe the precept, meaning to say that you will stop the evil and encourage the doing of the good. So that is the meaning of the precept. If let's basically, if you go through the precept, you will go through a ceremony. As a monk, we will tell you. You will follow us to chant. The rules one by one. By chanting the rules, meaning to say that you commit yourself to adhere to the rule. But anyway, this could be just a ceremony. If let's say you don't really if you don't really understand the meaning behind, and in the daily life, you notice that if you just keep on doing the good, if you keep on doing the good thing and you stop doing the evil, stop doing the bad things, meaning to say that you really have the, you really get the meaning of the precept. If you just observe the rules and regulation, but you don't have, if you don't, how should I put it? If you don't have the mind to do the good things and avoid the bad things, meaning to say that you are not really observed to the precept. Okay, let's take a look. How can the mind be purified if one believes in the three treasure and four noble truths with a deep understanding? That is the meaning of that is the meaning of belief in the. That is the meaning. The mind has been purified. Okay, maybe class, please copy down the remarks in red in the first place before the further explanation. Please raise hand by Zoom once you finish. Or Ying Ying, how come so fast? Are you cut and paste only? Ying Ying, you don't. You copy by yourself. Oh. On the mic once you're speaking, huh? Once you are speaking on the mic, please. Oh. If let's say your speed of copying is very slow, you can just snapshot in the first place and then you copy later on. Okay. I thought nowadays some people just keep on texting and forget how to copy already. So you can copy so fast. You still remember how to copy.
And my work is using on the laptop. So yeah, typing.
Oh, so you just do the typing now, right?
Yes.
So very soon. Okay. Okay, 6 people finish. Okay, so all about finished. So class, let's take a look. This is the polluted river in Malaysia. Okay, you can lower your hand, please. Thank you so much, class. Okay, so this is let me see the beach in Mauritius. Yeah, wow, so beautiful. I thought only Maldives have a beautiful beach. Mauritius also beautiful. I didn't realize that. Yeah, I'm so quite surprised, you see. So beautiful. Okay, class, one question. Let's take a look. So this is the polluted river in Malaysia. So this is the beach which it looks so beautiful. Okay, okay, Sean, okay, if let's say, okay, if let's say you go to the polluted river, you go to the beach, you eat the candies, you will get the rubbish, right? Okay, so will you throw to the rubbish in the beach as you see just now? Will you throw it, Sean?
No.
No, right?
Yeah, definitely no.
Because it's so beautiful, right? It's definitely even a small piece of paper. It is considered pollution, right, for you. But if let's say in the polluted river, as you saw just now, so will you just keep the piece of paper in your pocket, or you just throw it out in the polluted river?
For me, I will keep it because it's not polluted.
Oh, you just throw it out, right? Okay.
No, I just keep it because I think it's too polluted.
Okay, Sean, I ask you one question. You thought the polluted river is more dirty or your pocket is more dirty?
Of course, the river, of course.
So why don't you throw it out?
No, this very different kind of things.
Because the habit, right? Okay,
yeah.
Okay, class, I remember I asked some people they answered that I will throw it out because outside is already so dirty. So one piece of the candy papers, it makes nothing difference. Whereas your pocket is more clean, you see. It sounds logic also. Why do we say so? The reason is, class, if let's say in our lesson, we'll try to build up a beach, a beautiful beach in your heart. Oh, noisy, where's the noise? Okay. Well, as long as if let's say there's a beach, a beautiful beach built in your mind, meaning to say that if let's say you have any single thought of an evil thought, you will think that will be polluted, that will consider a pollution in your heart. You will try your best to avoid it. But if let's say your heart is so dirty, like a polluted river, even though your mind arises some evil thought only, you will think, never mind because my mind is as dirty as the polluted river. It doesn't matter. Not much difference. If just a little bit dirty evil thought arises only. So you see or not? So we need to say that throughout the course, you try to build out a beautiful beach in your heart, so that you will try to always protect your heart. So that is the meaning of the precept. Okay, do you get it? Okay, how do you get it now? So we'll try our best to make you understand and build out the faith for yourself. Okay, so this is the meaning here. You see, from this pure belief arises the power of stopping evil and doing the good. Okay, the mind, faith is therefore described as the mind having purity at its nature, just like the water purifying pures and can purify muddy water. From this pure belief arises the power of stopping the evil and doing the good. So you should try to arise the pure belief. One day, as a pure belief, you try to stopping the evil and doing the good, with the belief of the three treasure and the four noble truth. But of course, for you, you don't understand what is the meaning of the three treasure and four noble truth. So the analogy I tried to use just now is, if let's say you truly believe the four noble truth, you will try to make sure that your mind is always like a beautiful beach, as clean as that. So that is the meaning for stopping the evil and doing the good. Okay, then we go to the next, is the practicing the precept in top grade. So before we go this, we please try to take out other set of the notes, the 5 wonderful precepts. Okay, so we go through the first precept. Okay, Gan, can you please read it out?
Aware of the suffering caused by the destruction of life, I vow to cultivate passionate, metta, giving happiness, and learn ways to protect the lives of people, animals, plants, and minerals. I'm determined not to kill, not to let others kill, and not to condone any act of killing in the world, in my thinking and in my way of life. Intention, target, method, consequence, mental state.
Okay, please highlight the point. Yeah.
So, second precept.
No need. We discussed the first precept in the first place. Oh, it is highlighted already. Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, okay. So number 1 is about the killing. Basically, the killing, meaning to say we try to avoid to kill something. Okay. Of course, opposite, we should try to save more life. And we notice that if let's say through your experience, you have the experience of suffering before, you will try to avoid killing more. If you compare for those who doesn't have the experience of suffering. For example, if you have been operated before due to some surgery, okay, if you undergone the surgery, even though during the surgery that you will be given anesthetic, but once the anesthetic gone, you will feel pain at the same time. So the pain itself will help you to refrain from killing and try to protect the living being. So that is the meaning. If you have the experience of the suffering, it is quite helpful for you to observe the precept. Okay, but nowadays, okay, so that is the meaning of the killing. Okay. Here I have to put some example to see how we understand regards the killing. Okay, number 1, scenario number 1. If let's say you go to the 30th story of the building, you try to drop a stone unintentionally. Then the stone, crack people's head and the people die. So number 1, are you considered killing or not? Okay. If you think it is considered a killing, can you please prop your hand? You drop a rock and people die. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Yeah. You can lower your hand. Is there anyone think differently? It is not a killing. Can you please prop your hand? Not killing actually.
Because it's accidentally dropped the rock.
You see? So we Yin see things differently. You said no, it is accident. So Yin you say it is not a killing, am I right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you see, there's a different opinion between the whole group of you. Okay. Some why Raymond, you don't raise your hand, Raymond? On the mic, please.
Where's the hand?
Yes.
Yeah. I need to know where is the hand.
Hand.
In a,
I think you can just raise in front of camera.
We saw you in the camera. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for you, it is a killing.
no,
No, not
it's a
killing.
killing. It's a killing.
It is a killing.
Because
All right.
a life is caused by the rock.
Okay. Is there anybody agree, Ying? It is not killing, huh? Anyone? Okay. Eden, one people only. So the rest think it is a killing, huh? So this is the scenario number 1, huh? So we go to the scenario number 2. Okay, huh? So for example, Tan. Okay, huh? Tan, you would like to kill a millennium, huh? So, so you have to employ an assassinator, huh? A killer to kill a millennium, huh? So Sanjay is the killer. Okay, huh? Okay. But Tan, you talk to Sanjay, you say that please let millennium sleep forever. Okay, and then Sanjay go to kill millennium. Is Tan considered killing? Put up your hand. But Tan just said let millennium sleep forever. Okay, so you see, most of you say it is a killing. Huh? Okay, just put down your hand. Okay, so now, okay, Sanjay go to kill millennium. Huh? Okay, there's a 2 scenario. First time, millennium doesn't die, but second, millennium is die. Is the criminal considered the same? Millennium die or not die? It is considered the same. You think it is the same? Please put up your hand. Whether die or not die. 1 people, 2 people, 3 people, 4 people, 5, 6. Okay. Well, it is different. If the outcome different, the criminal should be different. Please put up your hand. Anybody think it is different? Eden, 1 people. So 1 people consider it's a different on me. Okay. Okay. Tan is the mastermind. Sanjay is the killer. If let's say millennium die, who commit? Whose karma is stronger? Tan or Sanjay? Yeah, Yiling, you think? How should I put up? 邊個嘅罪比較重啲？Yiling, you think?
Tan, I think Tan.
Tan, the mastermind.
Yes, the
Okay.
mastermind.
How about Roma? You think Tan, the criminal, is stronger or Sanjay? Roma?
The criminal.
Tan or Sanjay?
Tan.
Tan, the mastermind, not the killer, right? Okay, so class, let's take a look. It seems that there's a controversy involved here. How do we settle the controversy? Is by judging the intention, target, method, consequence, and the mental state. Basically, if let's say intention meaning to say that you purposely to kill somebody. If you go to the 30 story, you purposely put out the rock and you want somebody die, or you just intentionally drop the rock. If according to the law, if you drop the rock unintentionally, it is considered manslaughter. It's considered manslaughter. No. Manslaughter means 謀殺是嗎? Manslaughter. One is 誤殺, one is 謀殺. Let's take a look. Anybody know Mandarin here? Mandarin? Anybody know Mandarin? Yeah. Sean, manslaughter 是謀殺是嗎?
謀殺 commit killing somebody.
Killing somebody. How about 誤殺?
誤殺 killing somebody by not intentionally killing
By
somebody.
accident.
By accident.
Something.
Okay. So this is the name. Let's take a look. Manslaughter. Okay, class. For example, if you kill people without intention, it's considered manslaughter. Manslaughter. According to the law, the punishment will be different. Manslaughter with purpose killing. See or not? So Ying, I think you are correct. This is considered a killing, but it is not intentional killing. But it is a manslaughter, unintentional killing. So according, they will be different for the punishment. Okay. So number 1 is about your intention. Second, how about your mental state? If let's say you are drunken, or maybe you have been intoxicated, or you have been taken some drug, if you kill somebody in this situation, is considered different also. I mean, law will judge you differently. Why? Because you are not in the healthy mental state. So second, I mean, the real killing involved, I mean, you must be in the proper mental state. The mental state must be very clear and with the intention. The third is about what? Let's take a look. Okay, yes. The third is about the method. Just now, okay, the way we see is Tan employ a killer, try to kill, employ Sanjay as a killer. This is one of the method. But even though you don't kill people with this way, nowadays, maybe you leave a message in Facebook or in WhatsApp. You say, you go to die lah. Okay, you just go to kill. I mean, you encourage people to go to die. You try to curse people. You say, you should die. You should kill yourself. Something like that. If let's say the people understand your language and they're going to kill themselves, is considered a method nowadays. It is a valid method also. Besides, it's about the consequence. Well, the consequence will be different. If the outcome people die. Another outcome, if people they don't die, both are considered different. This is if the people really pass away, meaning to say that the killing is considered the condition of the killing have been fulfilled. Okay, but if let's say the outcome, I mean the people is not dead, so I mean the condition is not fulfilled, so the whole killing karma is not complete. It's not considered complete. Then lastly is the mental state we already we mentioned before, and one more involved is about the target. Okay, if let's say maybe Sanjay go to kill Mileni, but it ends up it kills. I mean it ends up to kill it ends up killing other animal. So the karma will be different. If kill the human is is considered the most genius species in the world, so that will consider the major offenses. But if let's say you kill the animal instead of killing the animal, that is the second offenses. If you involve killing the human, the major offenses in Buddhism, you are considered irrepentable. You cannot repent it because the karma is too strong. It will become obstacle for you for the meditation. But whereas in our Chinese culture, if let's say you accidentally kill the baby, especially abortion, because all types of the killing, especially involve the human, I think it's quite rare for you and I to really kill somebody. But abortion sometimes can happen, especially for our senior. Most of them, they are quite poor. Some they have to, and they are uneducated. They will kill, they will do the abortion. So what to do in our Chinese culture? They will go through a ceremony. Let's take a look. This is the ceremony they will try to go through. They call it as a Qiu Dou Fat Wei. It means what? Through the ceremony, okay, they will put the name of the baby to the yellow paper. They will call the monk out and chanting and hoping that the baby, the spirit of the baby can be reborn to the better place. So at this, during the ceremony class, can you take a look? You observe a lot of pipis, a lot of toys, all brought by the mother. Oh, okay. I'm helping some association doing this. I noticed that actually this is a very good therapy. I remember during this ceremony, I go to help. Some people will come to you. Number one is the prostitute. Second is the hunter, because the occupation involve killing and also involve the prostitution. Some prostitute they feel to. They don't. They accidentally pregnant. Then they kill the baby again. They kill the baby, and they can feel that the baby soul maybe following them, and they feel very uncomfortable. So in this situation, they will come to join the ceremony. So this is what we can do for Chinese. Sanjay and Roma, should I know that if this thing happened to you, is there anything you can do in your culture? How about Sanjay?
No, I have never heard of this, so it is not provided for in our culture, I think, as far as I know.
No,
This is the first time I'm hearing this kind of ceremony.
No, how about in maritus? If let's say some women, they really abort the baby, they carry out the abortion, they feel that maybe the soul is following them. So what will the maritus do? To remove the guilty?
I don't know, because it's illegal anyway. It's not legal.
Yes.
And maybe they will do some prayers, but I don't know actually.
Oh, you don't know because you are not a woman.
No, I don't know if there's any prayers, but normally in each culture there is some prayer that can be done.
Yes, sir. How about Roma? Have you? How about?
We haven't heard about it, as Sanjay is saying, so we don't know about it.
Oh, you don't know about that, okay? Yeah. Well, for here, I think 就头发位 is quite common for most of the Chinese. For me, here, of course, abortion is illegal, but some they will try to do it illegally. But after you do this, you feel guilty. So this is the ceremony we try to do and help the mother. Let them feel free from the guilty. So that is, what we do here. How about Catherine and Ying Ying? Have you heard about this 就头发位? Ying Ying, yes, sir.
I heard about this before, but never encounter. Never see the process.
Never don't really see the process. But you know it's a partial of the Chinese and Buddhist or Taoism culture. It's a mixture, as you all know, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you can use it to help out because nowadays, due to the prevalence of the internet, it seems that our junior, your junior, maybe your nephew or who they will experience sex in a very early stage. If let's say they don't have the concept for the contraceptive, how to avoid the pregnancy, they have a tendency to get pregnant. And I think if you go to abort the baby, it will consider, it will really harm the body of the woman, you see, mentally and physically. So you, by knowing all this, you can help them in certain extent. Okay, so get it for Melanie, Catherine, and Ying Ying. So you have to open yourself. You can guide them to these type of places. Okay. Okay, so this is, number one, regards the first precepts. We have to consider all this, this consider, then we'll understand that whether it's considered a real killing or not, it's considered a valid killing or not a valid killing. You have to fulfill all the conditions. Okay. So now we go to the next circumstances. Okay. For example, if let's say, okay, a teenager really pregnant already, it's due to the wrapping, then she come to consult to you. She said that she is suffering once the baby is getting bigger and bigger, so she will always recall for being raped. Okay, so he come to consult you. Will you encourage her for abortion, or you will encourage her to keep the baby? Yes, Melanie, what is the opinion?
I think it's dangerous to encourage someone because I think the decisions, I don't know. For me personally, I wouldn't encourage as such, rather than them making their own decisions. Yeah, because I'm not them, you see. So how to encourage is also a sin to me, I think, that I encourage a wrongdoing, right? But it's I think, I don't know, through coaching, I think the person may find a self reflections or decisions Or I would say that most of the time, the victim herself already have a decisions in mind. So they just want a validations. They just want someone to support them in their doings.
Yeah.
So I think it's dangerous to.
Yeah. Okay, if she says she want to abort the baby, so will you support her? She said yes, actually.
If she says she wants to abort the baby, depending on consequences also and the situations, right? If she is the victim of rape and she do not have the capability to care and there is no other ways, I think it will be a yes for me.
You will try to agree. I mean, you will support her like, if she decide to abort the baby, right?
Yeah, depending on the consequences, I think I will say I will support her.
You support her, okay. How about Eden? Eden, will you agree or disagree her or not?
This is a controversy issues, but as a Buddhist, I'm sure I will not encourage her, but I will tell my view on the consequences she need to take, and I support her own decision. But I will tell her what is the consequences she has to bear.
Okay.
But I will not force her.
Okay. All right. Okay. If let's say besides since the victim maybe have there's two choices for the victim already continue continue the pregnancy, okay, or second just try to abort the baby. So besides these two opinions, so some they will say that okay, what can you do to help her so that she will feel more comfortable? Liao, what do you think, Liao?
If let's say financially she is not good, perhaps she has to go for this organization to help her out. And maybe after she has given birth, if that baby is not what she wants, but perhaps she has to give away to those who want a baby then.
Okay, very good idea. If let's say after she delivered the baby, so just give to other people, then it won't hurt her body, but at the same time the baby will be safe. And maybe the lady can continue. We met her second. We met her husband. Then she will have a happy marriage, maybe in the coming year, without hurting his body. She can have a good baby later on. You see, it's very good. How about Ying Ying? Do you have anything can do to help this case?
Same as Leo also lah. The first place I would also, if she has decisions, and I would have a suggestion like maybe she can give the babies to anyone who are able to give birth, then they could have their own family.
Okay.
So yes.
Basically, class for these cases, we can try to refer how is our law decide in the first place. Class, let's take a look. According to the law, the Criminal Act Penal Code 312 allow a woman to abort the baby legally. If let's say the woman cannot bear, a psychological drama, if she cannot bear. So meaning to say that our law favor to the woman. If let's say she cannot take the baby, so number one, we refer the law in the first place. So second, we go back to the religions. Okay, of course, for this case, if we let her to decide, it's the best way, because we encourage her to do the abortion. It seems like we try to encourage the killing. But this is a controversy issue because this is a loss-loss situation. Either the suffering is in the mother or all the suffering is in the baby, right? It's very hard. Both are in the situation of the suffering. So what can we do? If let's say the mother decide want to let the baby, just to abort the baby, it's what you say that she have to really know the consequence, the future consequences. Okay, besides physically and mentally will be harmed. Okay, how bad the body will be harmed for a woman? Catherine, as you know, after the abortion, how bad the influence for the woman body?
How bad? I'm not too sure about that.
Oh, okay. How about Elaine? Huh? How bad the body for the woman?
Think she will be weak, and at the same time she will go through a depression, emotionally depression.
Maybe she needs some time to pass through the depression, all right? Okay. So it's possible she will feel maybe the baby so following her. Is it possible, right? Okay, so that's why we just now mention the ceremony in Chinese. Maybe it will help her. She do some repentance. So she think the monk chanting and just try to, just make the baby, the soul of the baby can reborn to the better place. So religion can help. What else can help? Elaine, as you know.
Maybe friends surrounding me.
Do more counseling, the friend, right?
From friends and also from the professional.
Okay, so to
friends and relatives.
Friends and relatives must support her. Okay, so this is a few things. If she decide to abort the baby, if let's say she just want to keep the baby, you all already give the opinion. Maybe we will just pass to the other organization. Okay, so this is what can we do? But if let's say the woman, the lady, learned the Buddhism before, I think it is maybe she can comfort herself easily, or maybe she will not go through the depression, because from the theory of Buddhism, whatever you experience is the consequence or the karma effect of what you did in your past. Okay, but of course, if let's say the lady is in the drama, we shouldn't say it this way. We shouldn't, because she is not ready she's not ready to listen to this type of a theory. But if let's say now for a normal human being, we understand that everybody is having, they have to go through, the drama, because maybe past life karma. If let's say you understand this is the, the law of the nature, and you try to, whatever you experience is considered, it is justice also. It is partial of the justice. Okay. This is the reason why for most of the people, you should learn the Buddhism before anything happening to you. Because if let's say you understand that there's a law guiding everybody, and the law is applied not for this life, it involved in the past life, there's a possible maybe the woman in the past life really killed the rapist before, maybe the woman treat the rapist in the past life very bad. So for this life, the bad thing will happen again to the woman. So if you understand that what you are doing, you are trying to pay the debt, you will feel acceptable for you, for the mishap, you see. So that is the how should we put it? It is advisable for most of the people to learn the Dharma before the things happen to you. But once things happen to you, it's not the time to talk about this, because he's in the sadness, in the drama. But anyway, once the drama pass, okay, the theory of the Buddhism of the karma maybe can make her to accept the fact and the truth easily, you see. Well, I don't know whether you feel acceptable for you or not. For this situation, we don't talk the theory of the karma. Do you believe or not? If let's say this thing happening to the woman, maybe in the past life, the rapists also do. Maybe the rapists have been victimized by the lady before. Would you believe this type of the theory of the karma or not? Gan, how about you?
Yeah, I believe.
You believe? Why do you believe this?
Maybe since small, we have this concept of karma from small, and then maybe some experience that you feel when you do something bad, you feel that there will be something bad happen.
Okay. Anyone agree? What can I mention? Can you put up your hand? There is a theory of the karma. Okay, most of the people believe. Okay. Oh yeah, we want to know Roma, how about the Mauritius? Do most of them believe this type of a law of karma, past life, or Mauritius? Most of them.
Coming from Hindu family, Hinduism side. So in Hinduism, we believe in karma.
Oh, okay. So you believe,
also there are other communities in Mauritius, and there are some who believe in karma also.
Oh, so you believe that there must be something in the past life happening.
Yeah.
So this life you have to take the consequences, right? Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. I'm so worried you can't accept. Yeah. Because now this is a Buddhist class. We are not merely use the counseling method as a therapist to help the victims. We involve. We are going to use also more theory, especially apply the religions theory. Melanie, have you ever learned the counseling before? I think you are learning, right? The counseling before, the counseling skill before, right?
Not counseling, more to coaching.
Coaching. So the coaching also will try to advise people not to make the decision. For the case, let them make by themselves. This is how.
So as a coach, we don't advise, right? Is we direct them or we guide them to find their own answer for themselves, so they have their own realizations.
Okay. So very good. Okay. So now we go to the second scenario. Okay. Second scenario is if let's say, okay, in one family, okay, a senior already lie on the bed due to some some brain injuries and lie on the bed maybe about 3 years already, and he is in the suffering, and his relative in suffering who is taking care of him. So he come to you, he said, shall I unplug the oxygen supply because the whole family is about depression for taking care for this case? So how are you going to advise him? Yeah, Raymond? Okay.
I would like the life to stay on.
You mean you mean for
don't unplug.
Don't unplug. Okay.
Yes, I will tell this particular person, you got to stay as what you are, and your day will come. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah, the faster it can be, is all subject to your fate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Since all the family member is about depression, they feel so burdened. Mentally. Anything you can advise for this part?
To me, I look at it this way. The decision to terminate an individual's life is only he himself is entitled to it. But the third party, as what we are now, we should not tell them that you should take it as what you want to do.
Okay.
We should take it objectively as a team member of the family and say, don't allow this life to just go away.
Okay.
If the very day comes, then let it come by itself, not by force, not by any logical decision. No.
Just like you mentioned, the one who can really decide is the one who is in the coma, you mean?
No, you're talking about a person is totally unconscious. No.
Yes, unconscious. So you mean,
unconscious.
Yeah. So you mean the decision should be in the people in coma or in the family member? The decision?
I would feel that the family member has got no right to do so, to terminate a person's life.
Okay, so meaning to say you will discourage her.
I wouldn't abide by the collective decision.
But in the law of the medical, if the victim is unconscious, the consent of the family is valid.
Okay,
yeah.
Never mind. We let them discuss in the first place. Okay, never mind.
It can be valid. But an individual's life is not guided by the law. Okay, the law is just to make sure that things are done in the logical perspective.
Okay.
So if I'm a member of a family, I would say no. No, let the individual live on. Maybe by doing so, the common person could be doing a cleansing work over the past life. In the past life, coming to this point in time, it turns coma. It has a reason to do so because there's a cause, and there is also an effect on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about Sean? Okay, you advise because the family member come to you because they are in the depression already. So what is your advice, Sean? They want to decide, maybe they think they want to unplug the oxygen supply. So what is your decision?
Oh, that is difficult one, no?
Yeah, of course. Now, we don't discuss the simple thing, must be the difficult thing. A class you have to go through because I will let you to think and try to apply the Buddhism theory, you see or not? So this is the purpose for the class, you see. So how will you decide?
Actually, frankly speaking, I don't know how to handle.
Oh, really? How to handle?
I think I direct them to some expert, because I myself also don't know what to do, no? If let's say I'm touched in the situations, I think that the one of the things I could think about it, just direct them to. It depends on what kind of religion they have, like if they are Buddhists, maybe they direct them to go to see some right people.
Okay. So you don't do anything. You say just go to look for professional because you don't know what to do Never mind. After the class, you have some clues what to do already. Okay. How about Sanjay? Yeah, Sanjay.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, Sanjay, will you advise? What's your advice?
I would say, we should look at things naturally.
Okay.
So one idea is, had there been no medical intervention,
okay,
the person would have died naturally.
Okay.
With sickness. So in fact, it's like humans, we are maintaining the life of the person.
Okay.
But if this is causing distress to many other persons, it should be like the family should have discussion. But I agree with the previous person. There should be seeking professional help and also counseling and come to a decision. And it's a very difficult decision for anyone.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. Okay. Yes. Okay. Regarding these questions, first of all, the person in the comma, we have to see whether it is considered a brain death or not. According to the science, if you ask the doctor, actually who to decide whether it should be unplugged or not, actually the rights is in the hand of the doctor, whether it is declared as the brain death or not. What does it mean of the brain death? Class, take a look. This is our brain. Yeah, this is our brain. Okay, if let's say this is our brain in the brain death is considered the malfunction for the, let's see, it's the cerebrum itself. Why? It's because the cerebrum, the function of the cerebrum is try to control, the shrinking of our pupils, the heartbeats, okay, and also all the, all the function, the other part of the body, which is automatic, okay. So if let's say the malfunction of the cerebrum, if it couldn't really function, meaning to say that the person is considered brain dead already. So for this situation, the doctor will diagnose through 20, symptoms, whether to verify whether the case is really brain dead or not. If it's a really brain dead, in the perspective of the religions, is considered also dead already. If let's say, basically the doctor themselves will decide. But before they make the decision, they will call you and try to discuss with you. Why they try to call and discuss with you? Because they worry that you're going to sue them, not saving the people's life. If let's say they decide, so they will come to talk to you. Actually, they know what to do already. Once the doctor themselves know very well whether the case could be unplugged or not unplugged, they know very well. They are the one who to decide. But they call us to avoid for being sued only. So once we try to discuss with them, you see, they will direct to us, they will indirect to tell us that actually the case there's no hope because it's already declared as a brain death. If let's say it is not a brain death case, we cannot unplug it. It will consider a killing. It will unplug for those who is not considered, who haven't experienced the brain death yet. So you see or not, this is, I mean, our Malaysia rules, we can't kill ourselves if we are still alive. But in American, not all the country, you can make people, you can choose to that. If you, let's say you don't want, is if your suffering is too strong, we call it as anesthesia. Let's take a look. Yeah, euthanasia. Yeah, euthanasia. Class for euthanasia is a different story. If let's say you haven't experienced the brain death, but you feel to suffer due to the cancer, okay, then you opt to kill yourself. This is, we call it as euthanasia. Euthanasia is illegal, basically. So in religion perspective, we also, we prohibit the euthanasia because you still have your karma, you have to undergo for it. So we go back to that cases. If let's say the case is declared as a brain death, basically the doctor will execute it. And then they will tell you the hope is no more there already. But anyway, if let's say if it is not a brain death issue, you can't carry out, you cannot execute and kill the life for the person in coma. So that is the situation we encounter. Okay, class. So I think today we start our class